Hello and welcome to our new tutorial about how to use the CS EduPack software. Here you can see how it's the introduction of the program, and then we're gonna see how it works first. Like you can see we have the search program, and there's like the old things that we can use. For example, right now we're gonna see the material universe, and that's a whole types of material that we look for. In this case, it's a ABS material, and then we can see all the information about it. For example, right now we can see the recycle and end life, the processing energy, and also the ways we can use it as a process universe. And right now we can see the phenolic adhesives and how it is used. And with that, we can see all the things and information that it has, and specifically in this type of phenolic adhesive. Also, right now we can see the producers that make the ABS, and right now you can watch the American polymers, and with this information you can see the website and all the other materials that they produce and other real important information. And finally the reference, that it's also really important for.
First, we open the program and then we click Browse. We select the Material Universe section that is showing the screen. There's also a Process Universe, but we are selecting the Material Universe and we click on All Materials. We open polymers and elastomers and we're gonna select the thermoplastics, and the first option that we're gonna analyze is the ABS. Then you can observe the materials and all the properties, the general properties. This is the database for level 1, so there are basic information of this material. We can also analyze the properties alphabetically, and then we are gonna change the level. In this case, we're gonna select level 2. We also go to polymers and elastomers. We select the polymers, the thermoplastics, and we're gonna analyze the ABS, but in the level 2. As we can see here, we have a lot of different properties of the material, more advanced information that we can use during our practices. Also, we include the basic information, but we have more information that can be helpful. And then we change the database to level 3. This is advanced materials, so we click polymers and elastomers, we click plastics and then thermoplastics, and we select the ABS. As you can see here, we have a lot of ABS options. We select the first one, and there's a database with a lot of information, a lot of different thermoplastics. These are advanced materials, so we can obtain a lot of information. And also, process universe, we have more procedures, references, the shape and structural sectors. So we have, in this case, the subset is going to be all process and all the process that can be applied to these materials. So here we have thermal welding. Then in the polymer section, we select an example of this is polymer induction welding. We have the specifications of this property of this process.
We choose echo audit. We have the level 2 selected, so we name our product that we want to search. In this case, we are going to put team 2 product. The material in quantity, we select two pieces. Okay, let's make one. The component name, let's put team 2. In material, we select any material that we want to search to have information. We can select like thermosets, but we are going to select thermoplastic. In this case, We are going to select polycarbonate. We are going to put that is virgin polycarbonate. Let's say that the piece weighs 2 kilograms. We are going to process it like polymer extrusion. The end of the life, we are going to combust it to burn it. The transport, we are going to transport it by truck. The transport type, we are going to use a 14-ton truck, and the distance, let's say 250 kilometers. The product life, let's make it like 2 years. Country of use, we are going to make it in Italy. Now let's choose Mexico for national. In the static mode, we are going to use in an electric motor that we are going to receive 100 watts. The usage, we're going to use it 365 days and 8 hours per day. We click in detail report, and we are going to see the footprints of the CO2 that it makes for its material, the use and the transportation, the energy that it takes to take it. We have the material specifications, the manufacturer specifications or table, the transport information, the use that we're going to let to the material, the disposal, the potential, and we have like the graphs of the CO2 print that our product will have. In this case is 183 kilograms. We have the material polycarbonate that its consumption is 100%, and we have like all the information here, all the review of the.
First, we go to chart select, where we can choose the level of our material base, and then we click on limit. Then we have several options, and we choose the mechanical properties, and there we have all the properties that we have seen in class and some other more. And there we can like put the low limit, the minimum limit, and the maximum limit. And with that info, the program will show us what material fulfill that property. Also, we can have like thermal properties, electrical properties, and so on. So as we see here with those specifications, all this material can cover that, a requirement that we need. So yes, we can change the specifications according to our needs, and we can see the material. Also, part of the practice was to compare the different materials, the mechanical properties. First, we have the aluminum commercial purity 1050. Then we have the aluminum commercial purity 1080, and at last we have the aluminum 6061 T42. As we've seen in the photos, there's all the properties of the material, so we can know with which one we're working.
The most useful tool for me was the ecology, the one that I took, because you can know how much contamination you are making in the planet. But in my part, I want to eliminate that part the most that I can.
The most useful part that I found in the program was the database, because in the database we have the function like search, when we can find the material we want and see what process you can elaborate, and it also includes like the part of compare the chart that I talked about, to see different materials, different properties, and know how which one is a replacement of the other one.
So I found very interesting the program CES EduPac, because it's a program that is very complete to the topic that we are taking, because it includes a lot of properties in the materials, and we are allowed to compare a lot of things in one program.
This software is really important for us as a mechanical engineers because it has all the materials that we can use in just one software and how we can deal with them and the producers and everything. So it's really useful for us, and it's really important to how to use, because it's gonna be as I said, a useful tool for our life.